Tennessee's got ETSU this week. Josh Heupel probably hates this week more than anybody because the media, us fans, aren't going to be taking it seriously. But I mean, it is what it is, right? This is I've not seen the line. I don't even know if there's a line out there. I mean, it's a Power 4 SEC program playing an FCS team, is what it is. And so, what do you think Tennessee needs to accomplish this week, Austin? Like, what do you want to see Tennessee accomplish this week besides staying injury free, outside of winning very convincingly?
Offensively, I'd like to see the passing game continue to find its footing. Obviously, it's over 247, really solid performance by Joey. But you'd like to see the wide receivers, slow down some of the drops and just kind of be a little more crisp with everything. That's the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, just stop the run, as Hubbs pointed out. On Monday in the 2-minute drill, I believe it was. ETSU ran the football effectively a week ago. Tennessee did not stop the run all that well. Stop the run. Georgia's going to want to run the football. That's what they do. I listened to their broadcast leaving the Dome the other day, and ad nauseum they talked about how Kirby Smart set the goal of 250 yards rushing against Marshall, and they got to like 240 something or whatever. I mean, they're going to want to run the football. That's the fabric of their identity, and so you better figure out how to clog up the middle a little better, because Georgia, is really good up front.
Rob Lewis, what do you want to see Tennessee accomplish this week? What should the Volunteers be going in there trying to check in those boxes ahead of?
I mean, statistically, I'm not looking at anything statistically. Just kind of what we've been talking about. Play as many of those. I mean, and I don't mean just freshmen, but more of those guys. Second year guys who are just moving into bigger roles. I would, I don't think the staff always does the best job of emptying the bench. Early. I think this week, especially with Georgia coming up. And I'm talking about guys who are starters. I mean, Braylon Staley and Mike Matthews have not played a ton of football. I mean, I think, give those guys like that some run. I mean, you've got a bunch of dudes on this team who are in their, in their second, third year in the program, just in much bigger roles. I mean, Jesse Perry, you just keep on going down the list. I just want to see a lot of those young guys get a lot of run and benefit from it.
I'm curious to see the leadership of this team and how they have this team ready to play. I mean, look, you got North Dakota pushed Kansas State to the brink. Tarleton State beat Army. Some fluky things can potentially happen out there. Tennessee's obviously better. They should win this football game going away. But play like that, right? Don't come out and be sloppy to start the game. Come out and have that edge about you that you need to have on both sides of the ball. Take control of the football game. And then all the other stuff I think we're talking about takes precedent. But Arian Carter, have your side of the ball ready to play. Miles Kitselman, Joey Aguilar, have your side ready to play with an edge and an attitude about you. I think when you're young like this, you should be excited to play. It's your first home game and all those things. But, I mean, it's a different opponent, so it's a different field that you've got to get ready for, and it's a challenge for some of those young guys to stay with the mental edge that you would have when you're playing a Syracuse or an SEC opponent, when you know who your opponent is on the other side. So I think for some of those young guys who are playing key roles now, maturity's got to be on display in this one. I want to see the maturity of this football team out of the gates.